Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name's Matt, and today we're going to review Twig number 1. But before we get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, subscribing, commenting, it really helps me out and lets me know what you guys want to see more of. So, with that being said, let's get straight into it. And we got the cover here for Twig number 1. It is an Image comic, and it is by Scotty Young, Kyle Stram, Jean-Francois Ballou, and Nate Picos. And we start off on a beautiful morning. There is a bird cawing as the sun comes up, and that wakes up our main character, Twig, here. But unfortunately, he is late for his first day on the job as the new placeling. So he gets up, gets dressed, grabs his Twig hat and his buddy Splat, and heads off to his job. And where he's going is this big mountain that is alive, and it says, "Welcome to your first day as the new placeling. It's time for your first journey to begin." So then the mountain opens his big mouth, sticks out his tongue, and Twig takes the rock tongue bridge into the mountain, where after traveling for a bit, he finds some miners who take him to their boss, and the boss gives him this big red jewel, and this is the first journey. Basically, he's been given a quest to figure out what this red jewel is and what it does, and he needs to take it to the Pathsayer. So the mining boss gives him a map to find the Pathsayer, and Twig takes those items, puts them in his pouch, and heads off to go find the Pathsayer. And it seems like that journey's pretty long because there's all these shots of different environments that look really cool and amazing. And also him and Splat, his companion, talk about how he got this job. And basically we find out that his dad has passed and he was the last placeling. But when he died, Twig, even though he wasn't training to become a placeling, just kind of was given the role. So finally, after traveling through all those places, they find the Pathsayer's house. They go up to the door, and Twig says that his dad would talk about the Pathsayer and say the best thing about him is that even though my adventures are always crazy and there's things going on that are never stable or steady, the Pathsayer is always there when I get back. But this time, the door is not being answered. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I don't want to spoil anything else. So this was a really fun comic. The art was really, really awesome in it. And the world that these characters live in are just super fun and awesome. I really loved this first issue setup. It seemed like Scotty Young just had a really good time creating this world. It really felt like we were starting a video game or something. Like you're this character who wakes up in bed, and then you're given a quest, and then you have to find an item inside of a mountain, and then you have to journey to find out what that item is and why it's special. So this really feels like the start of an RPG like Pokemon or something like that. And I can't talk about the art enough in this. It is amazing. Every panel in this really pops. It looks awesome. The character designs are really fun and interesting. The environments are great, especially when Twig was walking through all those different areas. Just each one is so creative and super fun. And Jean-Paul Ballou did the coloring on this. It is fantastic. It really makes the art pop on every panel. It's just really well done and just an altogether great comic. So I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. I had a blast reading it, and it seems like it's going to be the start to a really fun series. And also it seems like it's going to be all ages. So if you got kids, this first issue at least doesn't have anything bad in it, and it just seems like it's going to be a fun adventure, kind of like Jeff Smith's Bone comic. So if you saw anything you like, definitely go pick that up at your local comic book store, and we will see y'all in the next one.